In this video, we head to Assam in the northeast part of India. We find ourselves joining a family holiday to Kaziranga National Park, where we take a jeep safari to see the one-horned rhino, water buffalo and other wildlife. We also explore the Kaziranga Orchid Park. We're so excited to be exploring these parts of India and hope it inspires more people to venture off the typical tourist trails. These drivers drive bloody quick and it's raining.
The whole front right-hand side is a bit smashed up, so.
And we're heading to the next place and come around the corner and see a car had our little crash. Turns out it was our new adopted family. Fortunately, smashed into a truck, so not sure what the plan is. They can keep driving, but
hopefully we can get them a new car, I don't know.
We're supposed to be driving about 6 hours today up north to a national park and we're half an hour in.
Not even, yeah.
We have just pulled over on the side of the road and the other family is swapping their car after a little car crash. Now we're just going to keep driving north.
Well, we've just been to this little shop behind and there's some really delicious looking chocolate sweetie things that are like these boiled sweets with chocolate inside, and I said, can I please have 10 of those? And he says, I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, no. Okay, can I have 10 of those coffee ones? Yeah, okay. And then we thought maybe Will would be allowed to. Will, did you have any luck?
No, I wasn't allowed to buy the lollies either, so I don't know why. This one. Yeah, 35.
Expired.
Oh, expired. Ah, okay. So we couldn't buy them because they're expired.
They just didn't want to sell us expired chocolates, so they're all for show.
So you can sell it to local people, but not to us in case we get sick or something.
Yes.
We will thought he will be in trouble.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Better to sell to the local people.
We've just driven into Kaziranga National Park. Straight away within like the first 5 minutes, we saw a rhino, single-horned rhino from the car window, so off to a good start. So the reason we've come to Kaziranga National Park is because this family that we met in the last place we were staying, we're coming here. We've sort of just crashed their family holiday.
Oh,
and there is
literally while we're driving.
What is that?
A rhino.
What? No, just there.
Just there. The big one.
No, that's not a rhino.
What is it?
Buffalo? I think this is a water buffalo just here. Turns out there are two rhino, they're just a little bit further. There's heaps of deer close by and water buffalo. There's two rhinos on the far tree line.
Oh, wow. Good morning, we're in the Kaziranga National Park. This morning we've been picked up by a jeep to go on a safari through the national park. So we're hoping to see some rhinos, buffaloes. I actually don't know what else. I mean, a tiger would be really cool, but the vehicle we're in is very open, so... Oh, a cow! Baby cow! So I'm a bit nervous about seeing some big animals. Anyway, we'll see how we go.
So we just went through to the entrance of the safari park and they're charging per camera. And they almost charged us for the GoPro, which is going to be 1,000 rupees. So we're restricted to the still camera.
Kaziranga National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Assam. The park is over 430 square kilometres and is home to 2/3 of the world's one-horned rhinos. It's also home to many other animals like elephants, water buffalo, Bengal tigers and leopards. We didn't know what to expect, and that made our trip even more special.
Where are you from?
Australia. Yeah. Where are you from? Here? Yeah, India?
India.
Where in
Assam.
India? Assam. You're from Assam? Ah, very nice.
Kaziranga district.
Very nice. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
They're such sweet girls. They came up behind me and all three of them were like, excuse me, you're so beautiful, can I get a photo with you? That's so sweet.
We couldn't help but feel immensely grateful for this unexpected adventure. Saying yes to this last-minute journey led to some unforgettable memories.
So we're in the Kaziranga National Park area, and we've just come into a orchid garden. And we have a guide telling us all about orchids. So we'll just go and check them out.
Looks like a starfish. The same is like a starfish.
explaining for you only.
Starfish orchid. The name is called Phalaenopsis minmi.
Didn't expect to come here and learn a bit about flowers. So in Indian culture, the daughter-in-law should keep their heads bowed down in the old culture, which is why these orchids here are called daughter-in-law orchids.
Ooh, interesting. Smelly flower.
Meanwhile, I leaned over and smelled the leaves and everyone's like, no, no, no. I wasn't listening.
What is everyone smelling?
We're getting rushed along. If we fall behind, then our adopted mum is just, come on, hurry up, you're missing it.
It does smell a little bit like Cadbury. It's like the aftertaste of a glass of wine. You don't think it really smells like anything, and then afterwards you go, yes, it does.
Oh, wrong way.
Like in 3 months, it only blooms for 6 or 7 hours, and we just happen to be here in those 6 or 7 hours. Called a trichospermum.
I don't know, good timing on our part. We planned that.
This place closes at 5 p.m. and it's 4:48. So we've got to look at the flowers and then go to the next one, and we're just trying to get through this. So no stopping and reading signs. You don't have time for that. Oh, but look at this thing. And moving on.
I'm going to the herbal medicine garden.
What is this? Ah.
This dalchini is the flavour in masala tea. You take the stems or like the branches and get the inside out, and supposedly that goes in the tea and gives it its flavour. And it has quite a funky smell. Absinthium, I wonder if that's what you use to make absinthe. This one is the insulin plant, which helps with diabetes.
I think this one helps balance your insulin, and then there's other ones I get for diabetes. There's a kidney plant, there's a couple of gastric problem plants in here, and there's also over there a snake plant for if you get bitten by a snake, and one for if you break your bones. That will also help as well.
So, what's it called? Chobita. Yeah.
Bread.
What can possibly go wrong?
Many things.
Many things.
How is it, Will?
It's like radish. Oh. It's a weird taste. It's kind of spicy, but not really. Really bitter. Makes your mouth really dry.
Ew.
Kind of just like eating grass.
Nice is not the word. It's definitely not nice.
Insulin plant.
Like a warhead. Remember those lollies? Exactly. I'm about to eat a poison berry. It's apparently very bitter. It's not nice.
End scene. So just arrived at Guwahati Airport, and our flight was supposed to be at 10 a.m. this morning to Jaipur. It's about 8 o'clock now, and turns out our flight had been rescheduled to 5:30 this afternoon. So you can't actually go through into the terminal until your flight is about to leave within about 1 or 2 hours. So they wouldn't let us through. There's a whole bunch of locals here just up in arms, yelling at all the airport staff. And they've always got lots of army people here, and they've all got their fingers on the trigger because everyone's getting quite aggressive and a big crowd forming. So yeah, don't know if you can hear it behind us, it's pretty noisy. So, but yeah, we've decided to come get a coffee.
One of the airport staff just told us don't book with SpiceJet, there's always problem. So the recommendation is maybe go with Indigo, or go with SpiceJet as long as you don't mind if they delay you like 2 or 3 days.
The icing on the cake is that I booked it through one of those third-party websites, which all the reviews say like don't book through it. Anyway, so basically because I booked through a third-party website, I booked their saver option, which is like the basic. So even though SpiceJet changed the flight, they don't actually let you decide whether you want to change flight or refund because of the schedule change. So hot tip, if you can book through the airline, always do. That is the key number one. Even if if you're saving $5 to book through the third party, just try it. Don't do it. Just book through the airline. Book through the airline. Yeah, that's my hot tip. Leftover dinner from last night has been the perfect breakfast, cold breakfast outside of an airport.
A few moments later.
So because our flight was delayed, they gave us a little compensation, but it's a free little meal. It looks like paneer, curry, some rice, and a bottle of water. But we had just had lunch, so we're not that hungry. But it's free food, so we'll take it.
After spending 8 long hours outside Guwahati Airport, we finally jumped on the plane, and 4 hours later we arrived in Jaipur.
Here in Jaipur.
Coming up in the next few videos, we have a morning to explore Jaipur before we jump on a train to the blue city of Jodhpur. We spend some time exploring the old town streets before experiencing something on our bucket list, the Holi festival in India. We'll see you in the next one. Monkey face flower. Let's see if it matches.